Greetings, Warrior, and welcome to Infinite's first developer update. This update is for January 2024, and I'm excited to have you here. This originally was supposed to be a developer update live stream, but unfortunately, due to audio technical difficulties, this will just be a high quality recording for you. So thank you so much for bearing with the technical difficulties if you are rewatching this live stream. And first and foremost, what I want to share with you today is something really, really special on behalf of Infinite. I am the founder, lead designer, and lead developer and master wizard here at Infinite, and we specialize in creating a fantasy fitness role-playing game experience specifically for gaming casuals and professionals in the industry to transform their lives mentally, physically, and nutritionally so that you can unlock infinite health, infinite growth, and infinite achievement in your life. And this developer live stream is the first of many consistent live streams, and it's a different one, hopefully compared to the future, because I hope to build Infinite and expand Infinite on with my team and have a team of developers one day to work together with myself. But as of right now, I am the sole and lead developer, and I'm excited to dive into a lot of the changes that we've been working on in the past 6 months with your help, the help of the warriors that have been a part of Infinite. And that's who I want to first shout out and thank, is all of you warriors getting incredible results, trusting in us, in being the number one support system and provider for your fitness, health, and nutrition education, and getting incredible results in the process. So thank you to all the warriors who are rewatching this or to the soon-to-be warriors watching this now. So today I want to go over 3 major updates with a bonus, and the first of which is our new website experience. Second is our new Act 2 campaign at Infinite, and the third is our new game mode, the Warrior Gauntlet. I'm excited to dive in and get into a lot more of the details and give you a lot more of the background information as far as what I've been hearing from the warriors who've been coming into Infinite and playing our fantasy fitness RPG world, so to speak, that we've built here. And I'm excited to kind of give you a little bit more context and reasoning as far as why we decided to go in specific directions and what we plan on going through moving forward. So that being said, you excited to dive in? Yay? Nay? Let's dive in. Now, first bonus, I'm going to start with the bonus. We just started our Discord community. When it came to building a community here at Infinite, we were at a crossroads. It was very, very difficult for us to settle with one particular place for our community. I wasn't personally using Discord at this time when we started Infinite, and so we reached out to a couple of our warriors, and most of our warriors were on Facebook. So we decided to build a community on Facebook, and we're about 300 plus strong, and we absolutely aren't abandoning our Facebook group. If you'd like to join and check out the different vibe, but we are moving forward. As of January 2024, we are going full focus on Discord. So majority of our efforts will be around Discord, simply because that's where gamers live. Statistically, 90% plus of Discord is all gamers. It's gaming servers, and primarily gamers used for communication, connection, and community. And we want to build a safe, supportive, and encouraging environment for you so that you can co-create with us. You can help us build a community. You can help us connect more gamers that are like you, that are focused on improving your health, your fitness, your mindset, your nutrition, your perspective on your own personal development and self-discovery journey that you are going on, as well as the people that you know are also going on, that just simply don't have the support system. They don't have the accountability. So with our Discord group, we are doubling down, and we have our whole entire team here. We have almost all of our certified warriors inside of our group, and we're going to slowly be expanding this group to more individuals like yourself. So if you like to check out our new Infinite Discord server, go into the link in the comments below or in the comment section, and feel free to join for free. Of course, it's a free opportunity. We're not going to charge for our Discord community. Just know that there are private channels inside of the Discord community that are only unlockable through our pay-to-play options, which I'll be explaining inside of our website experience. But just know, I'll probably say 90-95% of the Discord is available for you for free. So come on in. We would love to have you join our community. Come introduce yourself. We talk about all things physical combat, nutritional alchemy, mental intellect, gaming, some anime as well, and even music, which all have a massive impact on your lifestyle and your journey and your gameplay experience through Infinite. So make sure to check out our Infinite Discord server. Now for the first major update, our Infinite website. As you can see, the first thing that probably should stand out, if you've seen our website in the past 2 or so years of being here, since it's January 2024, we launched Infinite in August 2021. A lot has changed. And the first thing you probably notice is the artwork. This is honestly so important for us. We don't have a dedicated designer and artist at Infinite. I am the only designer here, and as well as the only developer here. So everything that you see was developed by hand by myself, and some outsourcing and outside help as well. So visuals are so important for us for our game-like immersion into Infinite. And immersion is one of those things that just makes games so unique and special. It's really putting yourself inside of the game when it comes to role-playing games in particular, which is why we consider ourselves a fitness role-playing game, and also immersing you in our fantasy world. We truly believe that when you access this part of yourself, you're accessing a part of your childhood self that's being locked away, that's really holding back this massive amount of potential that can truly unlock massive transformational change in your life. And we also can't consider ourselves an RPG or a game-like experience if we can't captivate you and capture your interest and keep you engaged through visuals. Infinite is not a normal video game that you're familiar with. It's a fitness transformational experience with game-like RPG elements that immerse you into this fantasy world so that you don't have to feel like you're living in the real world or playing a game. We want to combine and intertwine both of those worlds, and visuals are how we do that. And so the biggest change here is just, our visuals on our website. And as you can see here, we've went through so many iterations as far as what you see when you first discover Infinite. And the first change that I want to point out here when it comes to the website experience for you is that we've gotten a lot of feedback from a lot of people who came into Infinite and just didn't really truly know what it was and what it could do for them. So we really tried to work really hard as far as, putting out, what makes Infinite unique, and how can we capture the interest of our target audience, which is primarily casual gamers, hardcore gamers, professionals in gaming, leadership in gaming, and executives in gaming. How can we capture their interest? Well, how can we, create something to showcase the experience that you can have throughout Infinite? And, the first scroll really says it all, is all these transformations, all these faces, all of these warriors that you see here. These warriors are the ones. This is the reason why we're here. This is the reason why I'm here. And this is the reason why I became a transformation specialist, is because of these incredible transformations that a lot of men and women were able to achieve on their journeys by implementing some of the RPG and gaming mechanics that have been life-changing for me. So the challenge was to create an experience that was captivating for new warriors entering Infinite, as well as returning warriors, who have started their adventures, who are coming back and are trying to seek new information, a new journey, a new something new. So we had these two conflicting kind of focuses, which throughout the years made it very challenging to focus on one or the other. But I think we finally found a middle ground where we created an experience for those first coming in and for those returning. And it starts first with the first page, right? Our home screen, our landing page for Infinite. And I think it encompasses the overall what you can expect from getting involved in Infinite, and that's number one, a Infinite Odyssey, the bridge of realms between fitness and fantasy. Like I was mentioning, transforming into an ultimate warrior in an RPG universe where you can complete epic quests and really combine the real world and the virtual world together in a harmonious way. And we can go so much deeper, and I'd just rather show you rather than tell you. And one way to do that is by first obviously introducing and showcasing our 3 game modes. This is the lifeblood of progress here at Infinite, and it's how we deliver our services to you. It is the gameplay experiences throughout Infinite that are truly unique. In our mentorship mode, our academy mode, and our gauntlet mode are each unique game experiences. And that's the best part, is this is for all of those individuals who want to learn differently, who want to get engaged differently, and who want to have different types of experiences. And we created that through each one of our 3 game modes, which I'll dive a little bit deeper into in a moment. And of course, our avatars. This was the most popular, the most captivating aspect for all new warriors. When we first launched Infinite, it doesn't matter if they were a gamer or not, they wanted to see what their avatar was. They wanted to create their avatar. And I think that's one of the most important experiences that we have here at Infinite, is really creating a customized and personalized experience so that you can truly imagine yourself being these avatars. And we've since expanded since we launched Infinite. We started off with 4 classes, and now we have 8 classes. So it's been an incredible journey, really creating all these different styles of training and so much more. And I can't wait to dive a little bit deeper into that. And also, something that I would like to add here is the level of possibilities that we have when it comes to avatars. So it's not just choosing a class, it's choosing a mastery, which is a primary fitness goal, your rank, which is basically your starting experience level, as well as your role, which is your gameplay style. What do you want? How do you want to experience it, and how do you want to play? Like what do you want to do, other than the training and the nutrition and the mindset, skill development. And when you combine all these possibilities, you get over 450 plus avatar possibilities. That's the beauty of Infinite, is even if you master one avatar, there is so many more adventures that you can embark on. And that's what we are trying to instill and build in this epic fantasy RPG world here. Is infinite possibilities, infinite growth, and an ongoing experience that doesn't get boring. One that maintains and keeps your motivation. One that you can just constantly challenge yourself and learn new things and improve different skills and just virtually go through the same experience even differently. And that's the best part. You could have the same class, you could be trained the same exact way, but you could have 100 different ways that you can go about progressing on your health and fitness journey. And that's what we wanted to establish, and we wanted to showcase that in our new website design here, is really capture like all of these possibilities that you can have here to be the warrior that you believe you can be. And of course, our skill system, so important. Something, again, you just have to experience once you begin your adventure. It's something that's unique throughout each one of these game modes. Specifically, the mentorship mode is when you really can get really strategic in designing your avatar build, which is kind of like a character build in a lot of RPGs. So really, really excited to, again, emphasize that we do have a skill system, we have a skill tree, and it is one of the primary ways most of our warriors get results like this, because the primary way to level up your skills is by taking action, right? And the more action you take, and obviously the more focused, intentional, strategic action you take, the better results that you get. And of course, we want to dive deeper into our own personal stories. We're doing a really, really great job as far as recently in January, really showcasing a little bit more of our background and our story and why we're here and what our responsibilities are at Infinite. And look out for even more updates. But as of right now, we again wanted to kind of showcase our whole entire team here. It's just the four of us. And I'm so excited to have each one of these individuals. Everyone here is a warrior, and the only people moving forward who are going to be working here at Infinite all must be warriors. So any future developers, any future coaches or wizards, they all must go down this similar path that you will go down as a warrior before they can even consider adding any value to our brand and our company and our RPG world that we're building here. And we went super deep into our mission. Feel free to dive deep into that, as well as our current partners. And lo and behold, the Certified Infinite Warriors, the heart of Infinite, the reason why we do what we do, these warriors. So feel free to dive deeper into this. And we, of course, one of the big changes is having a FAQ section, which in my opinion is important. And it's important to have on our homepage here, which previously this was deeper into our website. So you can dive deep into some of the most frequently asked questions that we get when we have new warriors here. And of course, the biggest change that we have on our website, which is our whole entire account system. So just like any other website that you've been on, we really wanted to make sure that we create an experience again for newcomers as well as returning warriors at Infinite. And the best way for us to do that is to have an account system, one where you can log in and keep information and go back to it in the future. So best way for us to do that is we built a tier system. So previously we had a world tier system, but now we just basically created a hierarchy system when it comes to having different tiers. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, we call that bronze tier, silver tier, and gold tier. And bronze tier is our free tier. So if you're watching this and you're not part of bronze tier, feel free to head it to infiniterpg.com. I'll drop a link in the comments below. And feel free to register for bronze tier for free, where you can unlock access to all of our free-to-play game modes. So all of our free-to-play services that we add, which I'm about to show you, you can access it now for free. So feel free to, again, come over to INFITNITERPG.com and register yourself. For now, I'm just going to pop in. And show you all the changes. So again, when it comes to our tier system, you also might be wondering, how do I unlock higher tiers? These are not paid tiers, so you can't buy your way into these tiers. I'd probably say the only exception would be the silver tier, where you unlock access to silver tier for free when you make any purchase at Infinite. So basically, any pay-to-play game mode that you invest in, or even anything that you purchase and invest in inside of our armory, you can basically get access to silver tier for free, which gives you a number of different perks as well. But gold tier is something that you must earn through our pay-to-play options. And it's not just purchasing anything. You must earn it. And that's one of the big differences here at Infinite, is that for a lot of our gear, for example, inside of the armory, we have our bronze tier gear, and then we have silver and gold tier. And in order to unlock silver and gold tier, you have to earn it. So gold tier is something that we changed, and we made sure that in order to unlock gold tier, you must unlock the Infinite Warrior certification. And the only way you can earn this certification from, again, our team of certified experts, is you have to go through one of our pay-to-play game modes and earn incredible results. That's it. And in that process of doing that, you are, again, supporting Infinite, and you're also getting to your own personal goals, and you will get rewarded. We believe that all of you warriors will always get the better end of your investment. You will always get more than what you invest, and that's one of our core values. So we also want to reward effort. That's something that a lot of people in 2024, as of January, effort's not quite there. With the obesity rising 40+%, we are trying to lead a group of warriors, in the gaming industry that are the number one being targeted with this epidemic. And we want to reward all the people who put in the effort, because it matters. But let's dive into bronze tier. Change the energy a little bit. Again, if the first thing you noticed was the artwork, I hope you enjoyed it, because again, I designed everything that you see here. Everything at Infinite, I've personally designed or have gotten help from others. So I hope you appreciate, again, the visuals, because again, we want to pull you in with our visuals, just like all the games that we love. But as you can see, it's very similar and familiar with a lot of the RPG games that you've been playing. We wanted to, again, have like a game-like experience. That was the goal of the design of the website, is to, again, really not disconnect you from gaming, but almost like bring you back into it, but for fitness. And I think that's the big difference, and what makes us unique is one day we believe that we can intertwine and create a hybrid journey where it's almost like 50-50. It's almost like you are in reality, but you're not. And in that process, you're engaged, you're motivated, you're taking action, you're learning new things, and you're growing, you're progressing, you're leveling up, gaining XP, and every moment is like you are a warrior hero in your journey. So we wanted to make this experience, again, more simple. That was the big thing, that big, I guess, feedback when it comes to Infinite for the newcomers and returning, is that it was very, very complicated just to get started. So we really wanted to streamline that process, make that super simple. And the way that we were able to do that is by breaking up into a couple of different categories that you can kind of go to for specific things. Starting with adventure. Plain and simple, it's the number one category. We have put 2 swords there because that's basically how you get started. You want to go on an adventure through Infinite? There you go. Want to figure out how to get started? Let's go on an adventure, right? Super simple, super self-explanatory. Then we have our armory. Again, this is where our gear system is. Again, this is physical gear. So our clothing and apparel that you can use for your journey and your adventure inside the gym, at home, when you're lounging, wherever that may be. Again, we have a rarity system inside of our gear, which I'll dive into in a moment. We have education. And again, with Bronze tier, we provide all of our education for free. That's not included the pay-to-play education. That's a little bit different, especially amongst the different game modes, but a lot of our education, basically all of it, through educational blogs, interactive videos, and some exclusive type content, is available for free. So that is in the education section. So again, for returning warriors, easy way to kind of get back into things and learn new things, because we're constantly coming up with new content and new value to share with you. Then we have transformations. We created a whole category for this dedicated to all the warriors who, again, have came through Infinite and to inspire new warriors coming in as well. It's so important. We spent a lot of time categorizing all these warriors by their class and expanding upon this, and we're so excited to kind of dive a little bit deeper and adding a lot of our new warriors that have just completed programs in January, who have started back in September and October. So excited to share more, some more progress, some more transformational results. Then we have community. Like I mentioned earlier, we have our new Discord community. If you want to access that from our website, you totally can. We have support. This is an area, again, where you can get support from myself, my team, or Infinite. We have pretty detailed guides as far as mechanics, gaming mechanics that we've implemented, terminology, explanations, deeper explanations into the game modes, how it works, how to get started. Everything that you're kind of looking for, we put into the support area. And then you also have the opportunity to book calls with myself or my team. Again, this is something that's exclusive for Bronze tier, which is free indefinitely. I really don't see us charging for Bronze tier. Perhaps if we make another tier, it would be a free tier, and then having Bronze be the next tier. But other than that, feel free to access all this information available because, again, we're here to support you. We're here to empower you with our whole entire experience, from the website to the pay-to-play options, and, of course, with the free-to-play options like our education. And then if you, of course, have made it this far into this developer update, and also registered for Bronze tier, we got some free loot over here. I'm not going to spoil it, but that may or may not be there by the time you see this video, depending on when you're watching this video. So make sure you access this free loot now. And of course, like I said, we reward action. So if you've taken action up to this point and went to our website and registered, grab your free loot. So First thing I want to do is obviously go over the adventure, and again, I'm just going to briefly go over this. I want you to experience this yourself. But one of the biggest changes that we've made as far as the website experience is having buttons that take you to where you want to go faster. So if you want to go quickly browse through, okay, what are the game modes, and just get a good idea, boom. Also wanted to showcase what the experience is going to be like inside of these game modes, right? So mentorship is a personalized strategy role-playing game adventure. You basically embark on a personalized journey with a dedicated infinite wizard, enhancing your combat, alchemy, and intellect skills. If you don't know what that means, head over to the FAQ section on our homepage or check out one of our guides. And by enhancing these skills through customized design systems and exclusive app access, all tailored to accelerate your success and achieve lasting transformation. So big changes. We again wanted to really give you the freedom and flexibility to make your own choices and to choose your own path. There is multiple ways that you can get to your fitness goals, and one way is not going to be perfect for everybody. So we really, again, are so happy that we were able to build 3 game modes and have warriors embark on these journeys and share their feedback and get results. Because, again, it really depends on the type of person you are, how you learn, what your goals are, and what you want your experience to be like through a fitness RPG like Infinite. And then we have the Academy mode, which is the educational adventure RPG. Basically, join a team-based online educational journey, enhancing your combat, alchemy, and intellect skills through interactive quests, a comprehensive course, and a supportive community, all aimed at fostering long-term skill development and achievement. Looking forward to sharing more about the Academy in a moment with our Act 2 campaign update that we just came out with this January. Then we have our Warrior Gauntlet, again, a training action RPG. Experience a fitness action RPG that offers immersive, adaptive workouts with dynamic difficulty, adjustment, engaging single-player training enriched by community interaction and thematic seasons, introducing varied training styles for a transformative and inclusive fitness journey. This is our brand new game mode that we just came out with. So this is super huge. So excited to dive way deeper into this and just share so much more, because this is our new experience that we believe is the easiest entry point into Infinite. Simply because it's all inclusive, it's for all skill levels and experience levels. It targets a lot of different goals. We have a seasonal system, so every season is a new experience, so it's constantly keeping everything fresh and engaging and entertaining from season to season, and introduces new challenges and new opportunities to enhance your skills and even learn new skills throughout your whole entire fitness journey, while you have a personalized experience down to every single repetition, every set, every exercise, every workout. And that's what makes the Gauntlet so unique compared to the other game modes, and I'm so excited to dive into that in a moment. Then we also have our tutorial mode. So this is new. As of right now, we have about 5 quests. I'll just show you real quick what you can expect. Or should I say, we kind of reduced it to around 3 quests for now, because some quests are longer than others, but this is a great way to introduce the concept of Infinite as far as from a gamification of fitness aspect. What is gamification? How is this something that is going to impact your life tremendously, like it has completely changed my life and the lives of many of our warriors? And it really is a great introduction of what Infinite is and why we do it. But we actually do plan on having a full, robust tutorial walking you through step by step on what to do, and we're working on that currently, and perhaps we will share that at a future update coming soon. So now you know something that we are currently working on that you can look forward to. But let's go back here. And what I want to do is I want to show you briefly the Gauntlet. So one of the big changes as far as our website experience, along with all of the new additions like the Gauntlet Mode, is our story and lore. This is something that has been in the back of my mind since Infinite's inception 3 years ago, which is storytelling. The story is truly what creates lasting memories. It's when you go through an experience and you see the characters, the villains, the enemies, in the conflict, in the character development, and you go on this journey with this character. It stays with you for a lifetime, and that's the power of books. It's the power of stories. And we wanted to create that experience, and it was so difficult for us to actually create a storytelling lore, simply because, again, I've been the lead developer and designer and master transformation specialist here at Infinite, which means I don't got a lot of time to do and focus on, writing other than educational content and things like that for our warriors. That was our number one priority of the first 2 years of Infinite, because our warriors' results are what matter the most. Basically, your results. So we've done everything that we could to, of course, enhance and optimize how quickly you get results, how quickly you can learn, troubleshooting problems, and also obviously training our other wizards as well so they can help more people as well. So that has been my priority, and now I'm able to step a little bit deeper into the creative aspects that have been neglecting, and it starts with our story and lore. Again, I do not want to spoil it for you, but the Gauntlet is the first game mode that has complete, unique lore that you can only basically experience by starting in a Gauntlet adventure. So I'll share a little bit more about the Gauntlet itself in a moment, but you have the option of skipping the prologue like I am now. Now, the Gauntlet is very unique because the Gauntlet has one class available, and it's the Dragon class. And if you want to know why, it's simply because of the big theme that we have here in the Gauntlet. So the big thing about the Dragon class is it's the ultimate all-rounder. It's proficient in various combat styles and adaptable to any challenge, truly embodying the awe-inspiring essence of dragons in the Infinite realm. 2024 is the year of the dragon, so it fits perfectly. I didn't actually know until after I created the Dragon class. So it fits perfectly with the Gauntlet, and it makes so much sense because the Gauntlet is a culmination of multiple different training styles, from strength and hypertrophy, endurance, conditioning, and others. And that's just for the season of the Inferno. Our other seasons will introduce other training goals, training styles, and other challenges. So the Dragon is fitting as far as creating a foundation for new warriors entering Infinite for the first time, or basically new warriors to health and fitness and resistance training and strength training. It's perfect. It's the perfect class to teach the foundations of training, nutrition, and mindset and things like that. But it also accommodates to the experienced, even pro athletes, because when it comes to athletes, they have to focus on one area and become masters, the best at it. And in that process, other areas might become neglected. And just like in a lot of RPGs, there's a lot of skills. For example, if you put all your skill points in one area, you're going to also notice that your build is not quite well-rounded, right? You're going to have some weaknesses. So the Gauntlet's a great way to build up those weak points in those weak areas and basically earn some new skill points for experienced individuals, while also earning skill points for the first time for newcomers. So that's why the Gauntlet is so all-inclusive. Is the way we designed this experience and created a whole separate class only available in the Gauntlet is simply because it gives everybody the opportunity to grow and develop, which is something that I personally have never seen in my decade plus experience, creating programs, trying other programs, and just seeing the fitness industry in general. So super excited for that. But after you go through the prologue and learn about the Dragon class, of course, first thing you do is you select your class. And like I mentioned, the Dragon class is the only class available. And of course, the descriptions are another big change when it comes to our website update. We then, of course, when it comes to creating your character or creating your avatar inside Infinite, you can select your gender. And of course, the buttons, so helpful. Spent a lot of time making sure all the buttons work. There are probably over 1,000 buttons that I had to manually program. So please use them. Next is our mastery. Again, this is our primary fitness goal. We truly believe in having a focus when it comes to what your primary fitness goal is, so that you can allocate a lot of your training, your nutrition, and your overall strategy around improving this one particular area. Basically, if you try to combine burning body fat and building muscle, you can chase two rabbits and end up catching none. So we do have a dedicated mastery called body recomposition. Perhaps we'll have that mastery available in a future season. And again, this is a completely different approach if you want to try to approach health and fitness from that direction. But it's January. Most of the warriors here are trying to lose body fat. So, and of course, we have detailed instructions for what are the goals. What are the goals from this experience by choosing this mastery and developing the skills around this mastery. And like I mentioned, we have multiple seasons throughout the Gauntlet, so we'll be updating our website with the latest mastery that's available for the Gauntlet. And again, the Gauntlet is something that you could jump in at any time, and that's the beauty of it. It's a live service like experience, nothing different than World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, Destiny, things like that. We really want to grow and develop and get user feedback so that we can improve the experience on a consistent basis. So once you choose your mastery, then you can choose your rank. And again, this is your experience level. This will also define the level of difficulty that you're going to be experiencing in your training journey. And of course, we have 4 ranks here available. Of course, basically breaking down how difficult you want to make your experience be. And you'll see in a moment on how that affects the training experience. But last but not least, we have our role system. This is so important. This is something that's new that we implemented in recently, the past 3 months or so. And this was built from a lot of research in gamification. But basically, this was inspired by Richard Bartle's 4 player types. And basically, he's done a lot of research on how people play games and the reasons why and what motivates them and what keeps them engaged. And we created our own role system which defines how you want to play and the type of player you are. We have our champion, which is focused on obviously getting achievements, trophies, achieving accolades, getting recognition, earning rewards. Personally, I'm a champion. I love that. I love that aspect. It's constantly keeps me going, looking for the next goal to conquer. And that's personally how I choose to play Infinite most of the time. I dabble with other roles from time to time. We then have our Voyager, who loves to search, explore, take time to experiment with new things, discover new things, and of course, really kind of get the culture involved and just really just dive deep into the intricacies of the world of Infinite. And then we have the Warlord. The Warlord is those competitors. It's those warriors who just want to beat other people, who want to be compete with other people. This is like the athletes that experience Infinite, that just want to prepare for a competition, beat other warriors at Infinite, and just get that adrenaline rush of intense action. Then last but not least, we have the Guardian. The Guardian is a special player that's essential for Infinite and its community. It's all about friendship. It's all about connection. It's all about communication. It's all about supporting other warriors at Infinite. And it's those warriors that really provide so much value to our world. And that's something that we're very excited to have inside of our Discord communities. Those warriors who are willing to help others get started, help others solve problems, find information, and just receive the support and accountability that's missing amongst the gaming community and those who work inside of the gaming industry. So those are the 4 warrior roles here at Infinite, and we wanted to showcase that through our avatar creation experience when starting your Gauntlet adventure. And once you choose one, I'm going to choose my champion role. You then get a avatar. So I accidentally chose female. But hey, you can make women warriors too. I've made a couple in like Dragon Age and a couple other games as well. Nothing wrong with that. Making a badass female warrior. But most of the time, we do try to push for creating yourself inside Infinite so that you can truly immerse yourself in the fantasy world. But basically, I am an igniting dragon champion here at Infinite. That's rank 1 based on the selection that I had previously, and it may be different for you. And once you get your role and your avatar, again, you can screenshot this, which is something from a design perspective that we really encouraged as well, is to, again, have this avatar front and center so that when you're going through a difficult, challenging workout, you can imagine your avatar. You can imagine accessing the energy and the power that's hidden inside your mind of you being and embodying this avatar. So that's basically the avatar creation experience through Infinite. And of course, beyond this point, you can dive deeper into how to get started inside the Gauntlet, details about what's included and things like that. I'm going to leave that for you if you'd like to explore deeper. And that's basically the structure of all of our game modes. So I'm not going to dive into all of our game modes here. Really just wanted to highlight our new Gauntlet mode that we just introduced and launched with a whole seasonal structure. And now you have an idea of what the experience is like when it comes to creating your avatar and going through the process of getting started. And again, in less than 5 steps, you can jump straight into a program. And if you already know what you're doing, maybe you read some guides, maybe you've been on our website before, again, we made this process faster, more simple, and way more informative and easy to understand. just based on all the changes that we made throughout our website experience and feedback that we've gotten for our warriors. So excited for you to dive deeper into our website experience at Infinite. And I'm going to set up our next topic of discussion for our developer update here, which is our new Academy mode. So, Academy. So the Academy was built for one purpose: to provide education in an interactive and engaging way that creates an unforgettable and rememberable experience that will stick with you for a lifetime. You know, I think back to my own experience through college. You know, a lot of that was fun outside the classroom. Most of my memories is fun outside the classroom, but there were very select few memories that I have, moments in the classroom, and it's built because of my professors. And I think back and I'm wondering, like, what made these experiences so memorable and so special? And it's the experience, the learning experience, the challenge, the connection that I had with my professor and the other students that I was able to develop in that one class, and that's it, right? And I wanted to create this experience for Warriors of Infinite, for those people who don't like traditional education, that aren't motivated by it, they aren't captivated by it, it's not a style of learning that they gravitate to because they just consume information or knowledge and they don't use it. So I wanted to create an experience inside the Academy that is interactive and engaging and actionable, because knowledge is only potential power. It only becomes power when you use it. So I'm excited to dive into the Warrior Academy experience with you now and introduce to you the Act 2 campaign. So, of course, this is not what you're going to be seeing. You're going to have your warrior name right here, as well as information about your rank, your level, your mastery, your class, and your role. And what makes the Academy experience so unique, again, each one of our game modes are so unique. The special thing about the Academy is it has its own level system. And this is so powerful because this is the only game mode that grants you experience points and has a level system built into the learning experience. It's truly game changing, and let's dive even deeper. So this is so different than what we had before. Before we had videos. It was just videos. It was just talking heads. It was just learn this information, hope for the best. And we found that a lot of warriors weren't completing the course, and just online courses in general. Whopping 65% of people taking online courses don't even make it past the first video. That's insane. They invest in a course and they don't use it. And you don't even want to know what the statistics are for those that finish courses. It's much worse, 80 percentile. So there's clearly something wrong when it comes to educational experiences. And we wanted to transform that, especially as someone who loves learning. I love learning, I love teaching, I love education. I built it into my lifestyle on a daily basis. And I asked myself how I can make that experience better, specifically for casuals and professionals in the gaming industry, and it's through something as simple as having a level system, right? Creating an RPG-like experience, learning experience. And one way we were able to do that is through our basically game-like process, starting with our prologue with a lot of tutorials, walking through step by step, how do you go through the course, how do you set up your nutrition, what equipment do you need access to a gym, all these things that most people don't teach, they just expect you to have, but not a lot of people aren't familiar or have it, right? But what makes this unique, again, I'm not going to dive into every aspect of the Academy. This is something that I hope you'd experience for yourself by choosing the Academy for your adventure. Again, this is our pay-to-play option, very similar to a college-level course with, again, just from my experience, over a decade of experience, tens of thousands of dollars invested into education that I'm providing to you into this Academy. What makes it unique is our campaign, our skill system that we have built into our campaign, where it's not just you watching videos, it's you completing and embarking on epic quests where you learn new skills, you upgrade your skills, you complete objectives, and you have that RPG game-like experience. So we came out with Act 1 campaign, and just so you have a better understanding of what it's like, just in case this is your first time you didn't see Act 1, one of the biggest changes that we had here when it comes to your experience through the Academy is adding additional context right below the video. One of the most powerful questions you can ask yourself is why? Why watch this video? Why is this information in this video going to benefit me? How can you use this? Why must you use this, and when will you use this? And we wanted to provide that additional context so that we can support you and encourage you to take action with the information that we are providing with you. And this has been so powerful in educating you and providing you the knowledge that you need that's going to take you wherever you want to go, and just basically be with you for the rest of your life. For example, this very first quest in the campaign, right here, as you can see, unlock the level 1 awareness skill in the intellect attribute. And first part of it is, with the right daily mindset, focus, and habits, you can shape an extraordinary quality of life and contribute at world-class levels way beyond anyone's expectations. Quote by Brendan Burchard. And also a recommendation to learn more. Again, we encourage our warriors to learn more beyond our Warrior Academy experience. We have a ton of knowledge here, plenty for you to experience for your entire experience throughout the Academy. But that was one of the huge things, and of course having instructional videos as well, walking you through the objectives. So what do quests look like and objectives? Well, as you can see, we have objectives like watching videos. And after you watch the video, you just check it off, get an awesome sound, like you achieved something. You just gained 5 experience points. One of the missing things in a lot of people's experiences through health and fitness is feedback. There's no feedback mechanism, right? A lot of health and fitness is delayed gratification, right? A lot of it, especially for physique and physical goals, it's delayed gratification. When you want to build strength, it's going to take time, right? When you want to lose body fat, it's going to take time, right? When you want to eliminate and reduce pain, it's going to take time. Cognitive and nutritional aspects can be much, much faster, but for the most part, it's a delayed gratification game. So what's going to keep you motivated until you are able to achieve those things? What feedback, right? Are you going to wait till your coworker points out and saying that you are losing weight? Like what happens in between from where you are now and in that moment? And one way you can maintain engagement and maintain your motivations, these little things, by simply every action you take, getting feedback, knowing that you made progress. So something as simple as having clear objectives, checking it off, having an auditory response, as well as seeing your experience points, can go a long way as maintaining engagement and motivation, which is something that I teach in my gamification masterclass. And of course, when you complete this objective as well, boom, got something else. And then we also have optional objectives too. And of course, these optional objectives also earn you different types of X. So you have 2 different types of experience points: normal experience points and ascension experience points. If you want to dive deeper into our ascension system that we built in to Infinite, then head over to our FAQ on our homepage if you want to learn more about that. And even more than that, we are still also trying to, again, provide as much support as possible through the educational experience, and something that we integrated into our academy experience, again, which is completely new, and it's just based on where we are in 2024, which is a hot topic. Nowadays, everybody's talking about it and trying to understand it and integrate it in some sort of way and figure out whether they want to or not, is AI. And basically what we've done here in the academy, again, making this experience completely unique, is we built our own AI system. It is trained on everything inside of the academy. So every word that I ever spoken inside all of these videos and these quests, all of the text, everything that you see inside the academy is trained with this AI. So let's say you're going through the academy experience at 3 a.m. in the morning, and you don't want to wait until our weekly group calls inside the academy to ask a question or post in the Discord. You can go have a chat with our AI wizard and basically get pretty one-to-one responses of how I would respond to your question, simply because it's trained with everything inside of the academy. Current quests that you're on, even future quests. So there's an opportunity to have a chat about basically anything. So as for an example, let me ask it a question. So in the context of this current video, which is the power of the pen awareness skill, let's just ask it, what are the benefits of improving, let's just say, unlocking the awareness skill. The benefits of unlocking the awareness skill are not explicitly mentioned in the provided content. Let's try something else. What is the awareness skill? Let's see. Here we go. The awareness skill is a skill that you can develop to become more self-aware and conscious of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. It involves being present in the moment and having a clear understanding of your goals, values, and motivations. By unlocking and leveling up your awareness skill, you can improve your ability to make informed decisions, set meaningful goals, and navigate through life with greater clarity and purpose. It can also help you identify and address any areas of improvement or challenges that may be hindering your progress. So there you go. That basically answered both questions that I had. What are the benefits and what is the awareness skill? It's not perfect, right? It's AI, and that's why AI will never replace, for example, me, But this is just a prime example of what you can do and have fun. Again, this is such a great response if you ask the right question. And again, this is a tool that we give to all of our warrior students inside of the academy that they can access at any time. If they are just curious about so many different things, you can instantly get a feedback and response that's not from a random internet search on Google, YouTube, or even your fitness influencer that you follow on Instagram or TikTok, right? You can get quality expert information that we only provide inside of the academy by leveraging this tool that is part of the academy experience. And of course, you can then go through other quests as well. And ultimately, this is what the experience is like inside of the academy. And this is January, so this is all about our latest Act 2 campaign. And again, I don't want to spoil the experience here, but basically we now offer opportunities to upgrade your skills. Act 1 was all about learning new skills. Now it's also opportunity to upgrade your skills that you've learned in Act 1. Act 2 is also about learning other skills like the level 1 carbohydrate skill, and also upgrading existing skills. So we basically have about 15 quests in Act 2 that can walk you through, and you have the opportunity to learn level 3 skills as well. So big opportunity to continue to expand in the specific skills that will help you grow and achieve your fat loss goals inside specifically the Fat Burning Academy. So again, just a brief introduction to what the Act 2 campaign experience is like here at Infinite. And so excited to have you experience this if you feel like the educational adventure RPG experiences is your bread and butter as far as how you want to learn and experience and go through your fitness adventure. And I guess last but not least here, I just want to share with you a little bit of an inside look into the systems that we built into the Gauntlet. So when it comes to the Gauntlet, like I mentioned earlier, we have our story and lore built into the Gauntlet experience, which is completely unique. This is the only game mode where you can get story and lore that you can only experience inside the Gauntlet. And every single quest was designed specifically and written by myself. So I wrote everything. As a lead designer and lead developer, again, I basically do everything here at Infinite. So I wrote all this lore myself, and every single quest has different lore. So if you miss a quest, you're going to be missing out on lore. And if you don't experience the Gauntlet, you're going to be missing out on lore and the true story. At the end of the day, it's about the story that you are embarking on, the story that you are going through in the world of Infinite. And that story is one that you have control, right? You are the hero. But we can't neglect the fact that Infinite leverages the power of fantasy so that you can immerse yourself deeper into your fitness experience. And how we do that is from our lore and our quests to, again, immerse you into your avatar as a dragon warrior going through the Gauntlet. So one of the big things that I want to highlight, again, I'm not going to go through all the details, but the big thing I want to highlight is our skill-based battle scaling system. This is something that we've been working on for so long. This is a culmination of, like I said before, a decade plus experience creating customized training programs on all levels, from complete beginners to world champion athletes, and also trying other professionals programs as well. One missing link is having enough personalization and customization down to every single exercise that you do. Because, for example, what if you didn't get much sleep? Maybe you didn't eat as much that day. Maybe you had a bad day psychologically. Are you really going to go hit a PR in the gym? Probably not, right? Is it going to be safe for you to overexert yourself in the gym? Probably not. And most training programs don't give you the option to adjust the program. It's just you do this exercise and that's it, right? So what do most people do? They skip the workout. They don't show up. They know, oh, I got to do deadlifts today. I have no energy. I have no food. I'm not in the right mood. This and that. I'm in a high stress state. So what do? They skip it. Oh, I'll go tomorrow. That's progress. That's thrown out the window now, right? What if, instead of going into the gym and doing deadlifts, what if you can do a bodyweight hip hinge, right? For 2 sets of 5. Well, guess what? The training goals for this particular quest is hinge mastery, the hinge movement. So there's a lot of ways you can train and improve and gain experience points to improve your hinge strength, and that is by doing a different exercise, I should say. Apologies. And these different exercises have different difficulty levels, right? There's different intensity levels, right? When you're choosing a more difficult exercise, it's going to be more stressful. It's going to be more intense. But what if you don't have to choose it? What if you can choose whatever exercise that you feel comfortable doing while still making progress in the gym? And that is the essence of our skill-based battle scaling system. But most importantly, the heart of it is progression. What if you can only do a bodyweight hip hinge? How do you progress? Well, you can progress to the 2-star exercise, which is the Romanian deadlift with dumbbells, right? If you've never touched dumbbells before, this is the next challenge. What about after that? Well, you can do a barbell rack pull, right? What if you do a barbell rack pull? Well, you can do a traditional deadlift off the ground. See, there's a clear path of progression. And that's something that is missing. It's something that's only built into training programs on a phase-by-phase basis, which can last anywhere between 3 to 4 weeks or even longer, or a program-to-program basis, where it's like, okay, you get one goal for the program and that's it. Inside the Gauntlet at Infinite, you can literally progress with every single battle that you go through. Every single battle includes exercises that you can progress in. And on top of that, we have a phase-by-phase also program as well. There's 3 phases. Each season is 12 weeks long. So every 4 weeks, it also is an opportunity to progress. And then beyond that, every season, right? Every 3 months, you can go through a completely different experience and continue to progress. It's an infinite progression loop from 3 different areas, and that's the power behind our skill-based battle scaling system. And again, it's just something you have to experience yourself. We have multiple different battles. We have battle 1, battle 2, battle 3, and then of course we have our boss battle. So boss battle is always fun. It is intense. And of course, after the boss battle, you also have to hit the sanctuary of renewal. You got to recharge, re-energize, and begin the recovery process. And this is basically the structure of all the workouts inside of our training action RPG experience inside the Gauntlet. And again, each quest that you embark on inside of the Gauntlet is completely different. That's the beauty of the Gauntlet experience, is that you truly make a completely customized and personalized RPG experience for yourself, just based on your skill level and what you feel like doing, what you feel like you're capable of doing, and also what you feel like is going to be challenging for you. Because if your training program is too challenging, you're going to quit, right? It's just unsustainable, right? You're going to get aches and pains, right? You could get injured. If it's also on the other side of that, if it's too easy, you're going to quit, right? It's going to be boring, right? You're not going to see results. You're you're going to go through the motions. You're going to be complacent, end up skipping workouts, and just end up quitting the program, right? So there has to be a happy medium of challenge, the right challenge for you, and what better way to hone in and optimize the challenge specifically for you as an individual than to literally choose each exercise that you feel like is going to be the most challenging, while also giving you a clear path of progression for the long term, not just the short term, but the long term as well, beyond this battle that you're in, beyond the quest that you're in, beyond this season of the gauntlet. So, huge opportunity. Again, I've been in the industry for over a decade, and I have never seen anything like this, and I truly believe this is such a powerful way to experience training and fitness on a whole nother level. And better yet, the last thing I'm going to mention about the Gauntlet is that it's primarily a training experience, but we also provide nutritional alchemy as well. It goes hand in hand. We provide guidelines and templates based on your particular training goals. So even though we're in the season of the Inferno, that's the theme that we're in, you can still use these workouts to build strength. You can still use these workouts to build muscle size and hypertrophy. You can still use these workouts to improve your overall endurance based on primarily on, number one, the training as well as the nutrition. So we provide you nutritional education as well based on whether you want to build muscle or lose body fat, regardless of the season that we're in. So you can enter the gauntlet at any time that you like. And that is the beauty of this ongoing kind of live service experience. And again, we are evolving this experience with the feedback that we're getting. We've already gotten a decent amount of feedback when it comes to some changes, some errors, and some things like that. But we want to help more warriors, and I hope what I shared with you today inside of our new website experience, along with our campaign, our gauntlet, and other areas. I hope this update here is captivating for you. I hope it's motivating for you. Hope it's inspiring. Hopefully it either boosted your interest and your excitement about this fitness RPG called Infinite. And even if you are currently inside of our pay-to-play game modes that I showcased today, I hope this really got you more excited about all the things that we've just implemented just in January. That's the craziest part. We implement all of these new things and all these systems and all these processes in 1 month. Of course, a lot of this was a long time in the making, but we have had incremental updates leading up to this January update. For example, Act 1 campaign and other aspects when it comes to mentorship, which I didn't touch upon in this video. But if you want to learn more about our mentorship mode, which I didn't cover, again, feel free to register for Bronze Tier for free at INFINITERPG.com and go into the experience of creating your avatar and completing our quiz that we have just to qualify you for the one-on-one experience, which is our premium personalized strategic RPG experience. It's not for everybody, so we really wanted to make sure that we ask you the right questions so that you feel like it's the best fit for you, because again, we have 3 game mode options to experience inside Infinite. So again, if you want to learn more information about that, feel free to go through that game mode and avatar creation process on our website, our newly redesigned website. And of course, if you need any other assistance, feel free to head into that support category inside the main menu. Again, feel free to schedule a call with our operations sorceress Olia or myself or the other wizards. We are here to support you. We're here to provide you with the information that you need to make the best possible decision for your fitness goals and your fitness future. And yeah, would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you made it this far on all these awesome new updates for update 2024, as well as our first developer update. Do you want to see more updates like this where I dive super deep into all the changes? Would you be interested in having other members of my team come in and share their perspective of all these updates? What do you want to see more of in these developer updates as well when it comes to presentation, information, and things like that? Let me know. Let the entire Infinite team know as well in the comment section below. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. This is a testament to what you can accomplish and achieve inside Infinite if you have this level of focus, this level of endurance, and this level of resilience to be able to make it to this point. So I just want to highlight that. If you made it to the end of this developer update, you are primed and ready to truly make a transformational change in your health and fitness journey. It's just a matter of taking action and going through the gameplay experience of Infinite. So again, my name is Walter Chambers. I'm the founder, lead designer, lead developer, and transformation specialist, which we call Wizard at Infinite. And I'm looking forward to doing another developer update and also getting your feedback and hopefully not having technical difficulties so that I can have a live stream. This could be a developer update live stream so you can get your questions answered live on the stream. So looking forward to supporting you in the future, and I'm by your side as your guide on your Infinite Warrior adventure. Conquer the day, warrior.